Fire in the hole, let's cook a sandwich. Stay tuned. Howdy hi friends and neighbors, this is your old pal Root Boy Slim coming at you. I got a recipe you're gonna love. I sold this from my buddy Marcus at 0815 Barbecue. I'll put an iCard up in the upper right hand corner of the screen so that you can go check out Marcus. And gotta get this open. This is some of that, you know, convenience dough that you buy at the grocery store. And this is crescent rolls. Crescent roll convenience dough. Throw that out. And we're gonna unroll it. I guess we're gonna unroll it. I hope to unroll it. Where the hell's the end of it? Here it is. No, that's not it. Wow. I didn't think this was gonna be such a challenge to unroll the dough. I put a little bit of Sang stir-fry oil in the bottom of my pan just to keep the dough from sticking. Now I got to figure out where the end of the dough is. I think I found it. This must be it here. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. There's the end of the dough. It comes in they're kind of a crescent shape. So what you got to do is lay it in the pan like that. And the crescents of the crescent rolls. I wonder if I could just lay that there for a minute while I break off the rest of these. And we're going to keep going around the pan like that. Yeah, there's 8 in each box, so I got 2 boxes of it, so I hope that's enough. I think it will be. Just keep going around it like that. Tuck it up into that pan. Probably going to have to break out the other one. Going around like that. You see where I'm going with this. I don't need to show you this, do I? Let me get the other can open and get these all in the pan, and then I'll show you what that looks like, so stay tuned. Okay, my dough is in the pan like so. What we're going to do now is go down with some tomatoes. These are Roma tomatoes, and we're going to throw down a row of these all around and around on that dough, like so. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Let me go down with some more tomato. Some of that nice fresh tomato, baby, nothing like it. That's the bottom of our sandwich right there, our Italian ringleader sandwich. Let's go down with some more tomato. And look at that, it came out even. I got it to come out even. That's pretty good, huh? Okay. Next thing we're going to go down with is some fresh basil out of my garden. I say garden, it's actually just a plant out in my front yard. But I got some fresh basil to go down on there. I got the makings of a caprese salad right there. Basil, tomato. Of course, we're going to put mozzarella cheese on it. And I want you to notice my pronunciation of mozzarella. I say it correctly. I hate it when you gringos say mozzarella. But what can I do? I can't correct everyone's pronunciation, can I? Although I try. Alright, that's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That looks good enough to eat, right? Like it is. Whoa, look at that. Basil and tomato. Okay. Next thing, we got some fresh mozzarella. Fresh mozzarella cheese. There's nothing like it in the world. The Italians know how to make cheese, baby. And fresh mozzarella is where it's at. Fresh mozzarella. Alright. Not bad, huh? That's your caprese sandwich right there. That's what they call a caprese salad or caprese sandwich. Anyway, let's get our fresh mozzarella down. Maybe a little more than that. One of my pieces of basil tried to escape, but I'm not allowing that. And I should have left a little bit of dough in the middle of the pan, but I didn't. So, you know, I can't cry over spilled milk. It's what's done is done. The die is cast. The curset is cast. The die is thrown. Okay, so I got my mozzarella down. Now we're going to take some Tango Joe's Rome is Burning and sprinkle that on there. That's the best Italian spice I could think of right there. Rome is Burning. We'll put some of that on there. All right. Let's get that out of the way. When Marcus made his sandwich, he used ham and cheese, but I'm going a little different. I'm going all Italian all the way. We got some diced prosciutto that I'm going to put on there. Diced prosciutto. There's nothing better than prosciutto. It's ham, dry cured ham that's made from pigs that are fed only acorns. And that's some good, awesome stuff right there, let me tell you. It's quite expensive, but it's worth every penny. The best one comes from Parma, Italy, where the air is very dry and very conducive to making that dry cured ham that everyone loves so much. The prosciutto. That one piece of basil doesn't want to stay up there. Okay, let's get some of that prosciutto on there. There we go. There you go with some prosciutto. Don't worry about that. It's all going to come out in the wash. Prosciutto. Okay, what else? Well, I got some Genoa salami sliced up. There's nothing more Italian than salami. So let's go down with some salami. Salami is the same in English as it is in Italian. Salami. Salami is salami. You can hardly mess that one up. There we go with some salami. It's pretty good, huh? I guess if you don't like processed meat, you're out of luck on this one, Sandra. I don't know if you like processed meat or not, but this one is made out of processed meat. So let's put down some salami slices, right like that. How's that look so far? Not too bad, not too shabby. Okay, we've got our salami going. Now we're going to hit that with some bacon bits. What's better than bacon? All right, bacon, baby. Bacon bits. And we're not done. Not by a long shot. Got our bacon in there. Yes, bacon bits. We don't want to miss a drop of that bacony goodness. And then, for a little bit of crunch, we got some French fried onion rings. You know all about these. These are what you put on your salad around Thanksgiving. What's that casserole, you know, the one they make with the green beans. Okay, the French fried onion rings for a little bit of crunch and a little bit of flavor of the oniony flavor from this Ringmaster sandwich. Italian Ringmaster sandwich. I think that's what I'm calling it. Anyway, there we go with our onion bits, our onion, French fried onion. Now, the dicey part. We got to fold this over somehow to sort of make it cover the meat, kind of like that. Hopefully. Anyway, you see where I'm going with this. Oh, I wanted to tell you, if you want to get some Tango Spice and try out some Tango Spice, just leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up on this video, and I will send one lucky subscriber some Tango Spice. And don't forget to watch this one till the end to find out who won the Sabas from last week. So let's get this covered up. This my ring leader sandwich. I don't know what I'm calling it. Ringmaster, ring leader, ring something. It's some kind of ring. I'm going to fold that dough over on top of that stuff like so. It's starting to kind of come together a little bit. Not really. I hate working with dough. I'll tell you. I can think of a lot of things I'd rather be doing, but here we go. Let's go down with the dough, get it all folded over on top of that. It didn't work out like Marcus. Marcus was so pretty, so beautiful. And this one's not looking that beautiful, but it's working out. It's working out. I'm going to make it work. We're going to make it work. That's what you got to do. You got to make it work. Okay, that's the last piece. It's not too bad. I mean, I've seen worse. And you know what I completely forgot to do? I completely forgot to put the shredded mozzarella on top. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat and put it on top of the bread. Because I forgot to put it inside the bread. I'll just make a I'll make a crust of mozzarella on the top. It's no big deal. See that? See how I pulled that one out of the fire? That was a complete disaster that I would have to do the whole thing over again, but I just improvised and made it look even better than it would have. So we're going to have all that melty cheese is going to be on top instead of the beautifully browned bread that you're supposed to see. What you're going to see is that beautiful toasted cheese. So let me get that on there. And I think for a little added inspiration, we're just going to throw down with a little bit more Tango Joe's Rome is Burning, because that's a good Italian spice. All right, let me get that on the grill, and I'll show you what that looks like, and then we'll come back and we're going to make a sauce for a dipping sauce, and we're going to drink a beer. So stay tuned. My Italian ringleader sandwich is on the grill. We're going to let that rock and roll in there until that dough gets cooked, and then we're going to go make a dipping sauce for this, and then we'll drink a beer. So stay tuned. Okay, here's a dipping sauce for that sandwich. You take about a half a cup of ketchup. That's about a half a cup of ketchup. Take about a half a cup of mayonnaise. That's about an equal amount of mayonnaise. We'll take some lemon juice, a squirt or two of lemon juice, and some of that amazing Tango Joe's Rome is Burning. I'm going to sprinkle some of that in there. Mix that together. Give that a good mix. That's it. That's all there is to it, that beautiful pink dipping sauce for our sandwich. We're going to put this back in the fridge until the sandwich is cooked, and then we'll bring it back out and use it to dip our sandwich in. How's that look? Not too shabby. Could stand to have a little bit more tango spice in it. That's your favorite Italian spice right there. Okay. Oh, don't forget to look in the description to see where you can order some tango spice for yourself. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment, and I'll give away a couple of jars of tango spice to one lucky subscriber. I'm going to get this in the fridge for later. I'm going to go get a beer because I'm dry. We're going to drink a beer, and then we'll cut open our sandwich, so stay tuned. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug while my sandwich is cooling off. This is today's beer, the Walking Dead Blood Orange IPA from the Terrapin Brewing Company. I can't wait to try this and see how it stacks up against my favorite Blood Orange IPA, which is the Moros from the Funky Buddha Brewing Company. Let's see what this looks like. Oh man, it's got a beautiful color already. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Terrapin Brewing Company from Georgia. They've got some amazing beer. They've got some very hoppy beers in their repertoire, and I'm really looking forward to this Walking Dead Blood Orange IPA. Let's take a sniff of that. It looks excellent. It's got a beautiful color. Let's take a sniff. Man, that smells great. You can smell the blood orange and the hops. I can't wait to try this. Let's quaff the froth off it. Roll, what do you think? They, meaning Terrapin, must have hijacked the recipe from Funky Buddha. It tastes every bit as good as the Funky Buddha Moros Blood Orange IPA that I love. This is very, very good. I like it a lot. Blood Orange IPA. Let me get my sandwich over here and get a taste of it. Stay tuned. Okay, look, my sandwich is looking pretty good, but you know what? I got a feeling it's going to be kind of sloppy. But that's okay, because you know I like a sloppy sandwich. But I'm going to cut me off a piece of it if I can get it out of the pan without wrecking everything. And I'm glad I put that sangs in there so that it'll come out of the pan. Let me just move this over here. Get a plate. Get it on the plate. And I want to get some of that sauce on there too. that dipping sauce. Let me get a spoon here. Get up under it. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Whoops, left a piece in the pan. But aside from that, oh man, look at that cheese. Oh boy. Oh boy. Excuse me a minute while I get a napkin. That is looking pretty freaking awesome. I'm going to put some of that sauce on there, that dipping sauce. And I'm going to get me a bite of that. I should have brought a fork out here. Take a piece of that off and take a taste of that. Oh yeah. That's the bomb. Let me tell you what. That is one awesome sandwich right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my sandwich for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. You might win some Tango Spice. Stay tuned to the end to see who wins from last week, the Sabas marinade. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we're going to drink a beer, and this blood orange IPA from Terrapin is every bit as good as the Mormoros from Funky Buddha. Beautiful color, excellent beer right there. Anyway, babies, like I said, come back next week. We may not drink a beer, but I'm toasted, man. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. Subscribe to my channel. Go over and see Marcus at 0815 Barbecue. Marcus is cooking up some amazing stuff. Get you a taste of this sandwich. It's excellent. With that prosciutto and the salami and all that cheese in there. Excellent. That's better than any pizza in the world right there. Let me tell you what. Okay, babies. See you next week. Bye.